It being a little after 7 o'clock, let's open the January 15th, 2025 Kingston Zoning Board of Appeals. Can I get a motion to open?
I make a motion to open.
Second?
I second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, very good. First on the agenda, do you have the reading for it?
I got it right here. Got it here, Paul.
Do you have the public notice?
This one, the agenda.
Is that the right way? Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, thank you. Go ahead, take it.
Public hearing will be held at the Town Hall, 26 Evergreen Street, room 200, on Wednesday, January 15th, 2025, at 7:10 PM. Applicant William Flommer, 23 Smith Lane, map 27, lot 48, seeks a variance per section 8.1A.5 of the Zoning Board of Appeals.
Did you say variance?
Variance from the Zoning Board of Appeals to construct an adapted addition to the existing dwelling. Please note, any handicap ramps installed are not subject to compliance with the local setback requirements by the language of MGL Chapter 4840A, Section 3.
Can I get a motion to, can I get a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. So one of you is gonna have to go to the mic over there, or we can get you a mic. Bring a mic anyways. I didn't realize this was a variance. That,
said
it's
variance.
written as a variance, so I guess I'll pump the brakes a little bit here, so we can hear some of it. Make sure you have a mic when we talk. I know we have a new building commissioner, and it was written up, and I thought it was known as a special permit.
I thought I read that somewhere too. Yeah, if you look at Paul's written, it says 23 Smith Lane addition special permit. So it does say that.
But we have it checked out, the problem is we have it checked off as a variance. All right, so we've hit a major hiccup. So the one that's stamped
Yeah,
is the legal one.
okay,
Right, so want to just change the reading?
No, can't do that.
yeah.
Crap. Let's hear it anyways. Yeah, but he clicked, yeah, see, that's the stamped one.
Yeah.
That's the clerk one. Let's hear it anyways. We might have to do,
An addendum to it or something?
yeah, I don't know how we do it. Dave, you would have to or have Paul help you rewrite it so that, figure out which one it is. So a variance has a higher standard.
Right.
A very higher standard. The standard is you have to say, I have a soil problem, a topography problem, or a shape problem. You have to pick one of those three and say, that's your reason, that is your hardship for you doing what you're doing. That being the case, a special permit does not have that high bar standard. The standard is simply, I have a non-conforming structure, it was built as a non-conforming structure, we're trying to add on to the non-conforming structure.
Which was
Which is
my
what we're doing.
understanding.
Right,
Right.
but it was written wrong. It was stamped, the problem is not this one, if this one said variance and that one said special permit, the problem is that one has the clerk stamp. So that's the one that, I wish it was a way that someone could say, we just stamp it and call it a different day, but I know legally it would be to my detriment.
So what do we need to do to fix that?
I think we hear it. That way the public hears it, whoever's on TV right now. You tell us what's going on. We send it back to him ASAP. He then will have to deny this without prejudice because it's just written wrong. So we just deny it without prejudice, meaning it's backed out, everybody just flush out, and then it gets that gets rewritten, that one gets rewritten properly, and we just try to get you on the next agenda ASAP.
if that's even needed, because, boy, he seems to be covering all the bases.
does,
by, if not installed, subject to compliance
Ask the
with
town
legal.
council if that really needs to be done.
I can't call him though.
No, I mean, building commissioner can do it.
I don't know if he would know the answer to that, because this is not like a building thing.
Just seems like a typo, because this one here seems to be,
The problem is this gets sent to the public
Yeah.
and is put in the paper
yeah, that's true.
and has to sit there for 2 weeks.
I don't actually.
I have it right here, you can look at it.
Maybe Paul checked the wrong box.
I think he did.
Yeah, that's what he did, but
Or someone did.
I don't wanna put it in a bind where it holds it up even longer.
Right.
That's why I figured if we hear it,
Yeah, we're here.
we can't, I don't know if we can condition it, because it has to be re-publicized to the public for at least 2 weeks in the correct order. So open town law says you have to post it
Right.
to the public for at least 2 weeks, seen as it's intended to be seen.
And it was posted as a variance, just so that I understand correctly.
Yes, so
But a variance has a higher standard
a
than a
much
special.
higher standard.
Do we meet that standard?
I don't know.
You don't wanna go down that
I
path.
mean,
It's a path that
We
I'd
don't wanna
rather
go down
not
that
go
road.
down.
Right, no, I
Because
don't know.
we'd have
Yeah.
to, the 3 prongs I gave you, you'd have to pick yourself one of those three
Right.
prongs and then prove it. Which you probably could, it's so much simpler to go the other direction.
And if it takes a couple weeks, it's worth it, especially the way the weather is.
Yeah, you're not getting the foundation on the ground. This is a new one for me, because I wouldn't know if I could ask town council to say, because he's not gonna pick up. Could we condition it with new paperwork, but he's gonna say, no, it's written incorrectly. It needs to just get, like I said, deny without prejudice, just put a clean slate, reapply properly clean going forward,
Of a special use, right?
and then, as a special permit, but we can still hear your information, that at least gets that forward, that way when you come forward, if anything, any hiccup, like the hiccups I kinda relayed earlier comes up, they're not there, it's flush. So let's let you run it, we already know we have a paperwork issue, it's just a simple paperwork issue.
Sure.
Let's hear it and go from there. So tell us what you wanna do. Is your light on? There's a little green light on in front of you.
The green light's on,
Alright,
yes.
go.
So if everybody can hear me, then that's great. Speaking on behalf of Mr. Flommer tonight, we are looking to do an addition onto the existing home to make the home primarily accessible for David, William's son. So David just recently has become a paraplegic, right? So mobility is difficult. We are used to and accustomed to having a situation where we've got bedrooms upstairs and the main living area downstairs, for which the main living area downstairs has been taken over just in a space for sleeping arrangements, temporary bedroom, if you will, as far as that's concerned. So we're looking to do everything on this home to make Dave independent as far as changing the entryways, adding a lift into the home, making it so that we've all been on Smith Lane, we all understand, I think, where it is. If we don't, then it's a very busy road for which we've got a ramping system currently that goes directly almost into the road. It does kind of overlap with a bit of the sidewalk there. So especially as the inclement weather is coming on, it's not a very safe situation, nor is it a situation that we want to have, commonplace. It's one of those things where, as we were talking just before the meeting, that the parking spaces are all in the back of the home, so it makes it a little inconvenient and also, in my mind anyways, unsafe, especially with the icy weather coming down. So one of the first things is to change the entrance to the home, add a lift into the house so that spaces are accessible, and then we're changing a multitude of things in the house, making room for gym equipment as Dave continues on his progression, having that gym equipment downstairs and having a space for him to have mats and accessible things, as well as a TV space just for normal living. We've got 4 boys, and that space has been taken over by bedrooms. The dining room has been taken over by bedrooms, so we're just adding on to that space, really simply. The other things noted on there, I don't even know if we need to speak of. I don't really know. This is my first go-round, so excuse me. Feel free to ask questions, but we're changing the entrance to the bathroom ever so slightly and making sure that the shower is accessible, things of that nature, and in just increasing the mobility within the kitchen, changing out certain things in there. I don't even know if that's part of what the permitting process is or whatnot, but that's what we're doing. I mean, really, it's to make it accessible and to make it user-friendly. Part of that, as we started to touch upon, the house was a 2-family when it was purchased, and in order for the kids and for use of the family, took down the walls and it became used as, that single-family type living. But we're looking to put back those walls since the kids are getting older and make it accessible for the tenant upstairs and put the stairway back in to make it accessible for the tenant upstairs.
Is the second part of the 2-family, is it in these drawings in here somewhere?
Wait, say that again?
The 2-family part of it, is it in these drawings here? Is it like a separate part of the house, or is it the 3rd floor?
It's the second floor.
It's the-
You are?
My name's Sarah. I'm Dave's other half. I'm Bill's daughter-in-law, I guess.
Okay.
I didn't know if you were family or you were
Sure, family.
designed the plans? or-
No, no.
Okay.
So I got 1 bedroom on the 1st floor?
2 bedrooms.
Two
I
bedrooms.
see the other one, all right, they're back to back, okay. I got
One
two.
of the,
2 bedrooms back to back, and then the top one has, and then 2 on the top.
Correct.
yeah, it's just the top right 4.
So just make sure for betterment rules, that you guys have it figured out that 2 are on here, 2 on here, 3 are on here, 1 are on here, 'cause you can't have 4 on here and 0 over here.
Okay, yeah.
Because in theory, I don't know if it's true, you could sell that other betterment if you're not using it, but you have 4 bedrooms, so you're gonna have to finagle that number, for flow reasons.
Say that again, because it was 2 bedrooms and 2 bedrooms.
Right, so is it 2 going to 1 betterment, 2 going to the other betterment?
Correct.
All right, this one, because then you have the ability of one more in each, whatever. Where if you had 3 and 1, you know what I mean? I'm not saying you want to build the house into craziness, but I'm just saying,
Have the architect took a look at these drawings too, A3 and A4. A4 says proposed first floor plan, A3 says proposed first floor plan.
Yeah,
He should change that to second floor?
yeah, it was a mistake. Which I realized after we made the first.
yeah, I don't know. So, I guess the only thing I'll pull the board in general too with their questions is, you have, since we're gonna have to redo this meeting anyways, 4 parking spots.
Yeah, that could probably go on the,
Yeah, just put it's
on
probably
this
easy to
front
add
page,
on,
on the
yeah.
front page here, I mean, the landscaping
easy.
plan. If the Quincy landscaper should have known the requirements for the city of Quincy, the town of Kingston, 4 spaces, so that should be shown somewhere. The architect or landscape architect should know that, and they should put that on.
All right.
They will. I mean, you can easily put it on the back. Being that it's an ADA compliant house, you're probably gonna need a one bigger one, probably a van access one, and then 3, because that's what you're asking for. So, just make sure that that's put in the math.
Right.
Because I know that's what, 15 feet wide, not 9.5 as a parking spot, and I think it's 15 for a van with side opening. And that one will have to be dedicated as a position, where the other ones you can just put parking in general. That'll have to have a dedicated position in there. Then that was I was thinking. It'd be helpful if in your deed it shows those betterment things and you just pop up a copy of it in there.
I can get that.
Yeah, okay, I'm just saying, because I figured if you're gonna be looking at your deed anyways, it said it was a two-family, that it's on your registry of deeds deed, not what was sold to you. I mean, like if someone, Century 21 gave you a bunch of paperwork, but when you go into it, anything that has the, you know, the seal on it, the seal stamp, he just probably needs a copy of it, put it in the file.
Wouldn't it be on file with the town, with the sewer file?
You would think so.
Yeah,
I mean, right?
so your betterment part would be,
Yeah.
but that doesn't necessarily mean you're a two-family, because someone who had a house probably prior to you might have tried to split it front to back, and maybe use, because you have 2 acres sitting in the back, or 1.5 acres in the back. Who knows why they did it? But the point is, we're covering our butt to make sure that it's correct. It should be, like I said, it should be in your deed, your simple
But I don't
paperwork.
recall it being in the deed, like the deed doesn't, it just,
So originally, when the house is zoned, you can look on Vision and it will show you, is it designated as two-family or one-family, so.
yeah, as far as, I mean, like, because the town has it as a two-family, I know we paid 2 betterments from.
But 2 betterments is not the same as a two-family. So 2 betterments just means you have 2 hookups to sewer. You
Well,
could,
why would you have 2?
a lot of people do it for different reasons, to be honest. I have a family member who has a little shack in the back, and he bought the second one just in case down the road he wanted to turn it into a.
Well, if you have 2 betterments, can't you use it?
You can use it, but you have 2.5 acres.
Right.
So in theory, you could say, I'm using betterment 1 for the front of my house, and betterment 2 could be in the future.
So why can't you say you're using 2, betterment 1 for the first floor and betterment 2 for the second?
Well, again, we don't know if you have the proper permitting for a two-family. So a lot of people back in the day would just go, I need some money for my house. Let's add a bedroom in it and start making it two-family. That doesn't make it a legal two-family. That just means that you decided to start selling a room out of your house.
Right, well, yeah, I guess I'm confused, because, like, I know the town isn't listed as a 2-family.
And that's fine. We just need proof. It should be either in your deed, meaning that it's a two-family, or you can go to building department and say, hey, was I a two-family prior to 1996? You know what I mean? If you're prior to 1996, you're grandfathered in as a two-family. If it's not prior to 1996, then whoever put in the two-family just told you, hey, you got a 5-family here. There's 5 bedrooms in here. You can sell out the closet, you can sell it here and do whatever. That's just because they say it doesn't mean it's true. And like I said, if it's in your deed, awesome. That's usually the easiest because you may have all your stuff there and it's quick and easy. Or you go to the building department and they might go through it and go, oh yeah, this was a two-family. We've always had a two-family and this is your reason. My point is I'm just covering my butt so that by us giving it to you by accident, your neighbor can then do it. Your neighbor to the right can then do it. And then the neighbor 2 down can do it. Why not? If the house is big enough, just shell off a wall, add some more parking.
Someone for it, why couldn't they do it anyway?
It's not zoned for it. You're-
The street is.
No, it's 3A district. You're actually at stricter rules than the other ones.
Yeah, but it's got 1 or 2 family zoning in it.
Not, 3A district is a tighter district than zoning 1. My point is, if it's in there, it is. If it's not, it's not.
Okay.
I don't know. Again, I mean, we can't, to be perfectly honest, we're not supposed to dig and do research for you.
Right.
We're just supposed to get whatever you feed us, we try to say yes or no.
Right.
I'm just trying to give you the avenue to get it correct.
Okay.
Because then if it's not, and you go, well, what? Yes, no, it was supposed to be this way. Maybe you have to do a little bit of legal work and it's a quick cleanup.
But we should be able to find out tomorrow from the building department.
Yeah.
Perfect. Call Paula in the morning. Done.
I'm just trying to give you the avenue.
Yeah, perfect. Sounds good.
I can't believe they have 2.5 acres on Smith's Lane.
I know, well, it's because of the back there, but,
Wow.
which you don't know if the person who had it before you was intending to use it as a retreat lot, but then figured out that they couldn't big enough because the ratio is what, 1-5 or 1-4? Because you have a huge piece of chunk of land in the back there.
Right.
So
And does the town want to buy it?
careful, don't get rid of land because they don't make any more of it.
Build a pickleball court back there.
Yeah.
Not right.
I don't know how wet. I don't know how wet it is back there. So parking. Figure out why you have, if you really do have 2 betterments, which you say you are because you're paying, which is quick and easy because you're gonna have the payments of it. Ask if you're a 2-family. If not, figure that out. with Paul and figure that out, where to go from there. Just sideline things, it doesn't matter because of whatchamacallit, ADA, and then I don't have really much left to say because it's a pretty straightforward house. Mr. Muller?
Just a question, I guess, to the building commissioner too, is like ADA requirements for private homes, is there any correlation between the two? I know it's not a public building, and if you make it ADA compliant, I mean, I can't see how it would interfere with a private home.
From the interior standpoint, I can't answer that question 100% honestly. Exterior-wise, if they're going to put in a handicap ramp or anything like that, that is exempt from any kind of
Yeah.
setbacks or anything like that.
But it has to be obviously built to code with the pitch and
Correct,
everything.
it's
You're
gonna
right,
be-
so, all
it's gonna
right,
be
I wouldn't think it would be, but I was just curious. Just a curious
Yeah,
question.
ADA doesn't apply to
Yeah, I wouldn't
Yeah,
think so.
private residence.
Okay, no, that's all I have.
Kevin?
That's it, you know.
I'm an expert on ADA.
Yeah. No, that's it, you know, the driveway plan and the parking and, you know, looking at it, whether it is a two-family or whatever.
Sure.
And then just, you know, check into, the paperwork.
Yeah. We'll get that going. Doug?
I have nothing.
Yeah, like I said, it's pretty straightforward. You, little bit of, paperwork you have to get done, which should hopefully be fairly easy, and there's no hiccups. And then we're gonna deny this without prejudice for the simple reason that the paperwork is wrong. That being said, can we close the hearing? Oh, wait, hold on. Anyone on there? Is that person's hand up?
I don't think there's anybody
No,
there.
that's us.
Oh, okay. I always forget about that.
So to whom do I submit paperwork?
What do you mean from,
Well, when those three pieces come together, do I submit
oh,
it to
so
you?
when you
to the
reapply,
building
so when you do,
department?
yeah, exactly. So when you reapply again, if you're already ahead of it and you have them in here, you're already answering questions like bing, bang, boom. All right, everything's here. Every other question's being answered.
So do we make same thing, just with that new paperwork, just make copies for everybody?
Yep, just add it right in. So it's like you're adding to, give it to her or give it to him, and just because you're gonna basically, this one's gonna stay the same. Cover letter's gonna stay the same.
The other one.
Everything will stay the same. We'll even, I'll
Just
ask
make
the
sure it
board-
doesn't say variance.
Yes, I'll ask the board, if we should, we'll waive all your fees, because obviously it seems like it's on our end of the world. Simple where's the one they had? This one, yeah, so this is the one that we're gonna have to make sure just everything is in the right
Right.
order.
So that's gonna have to get mailed out again, and we have to do the whole thing?
Probably because of
Advertise.
the wording, yeah.
But she probably can get it out the door with, so, again, the paperwork that have to put in there, that doesn't have to be in there tomorrow.
Right.
Just these two pieces. Basically what you have with this refixed only has to be in there and get out the doors ASAP.
Okay.
You can add the other paperwork as you get it before the meeting. You can even bring it to the meeting
Okay.
and have it ready.
But it'll be another month before we get to meeting.
No, if it gets in there by tomorrow or the next day,
I can do it for the 2-5.
It's
Yeah.
14 days, right?
14 days. All you need is 14 days. So that's all you would really need.
Our next meeting is when?
The 12th?
No, 2/5. First Wednesday of the month.
Oh, I'm sorry, 2/5, yeah, all right. Yep, I have it down. Yeah, we have something scheduled for that, and then after that will be the 19th.
Yeah, so 2/5, we'll just try to get it in there ASAP.
I'm gonna miss that. I'll just let you go, hit FYI.
Lane should be in.
Okay.
Or you can always zoom in.
From Florida? No. I'm wearing my Speedo.
We don't have to see what you.
Yeah, you can call in.
You could zoom in for this one real quick.
Yeah, you can do a Zoom or a call. That being said, move to close the hearing.
Or continue?
No.
Okay. Close, you're right.
Can I get a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Can I get a motion to deny without prejudice because of,
Make a motion to deny the permit without prejudice due to the wording.
through the paperwork. Can I get a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. So, you guys have a little bit of homework,
All right.
just because those are the harder questions, because those are just the harder questions.
Sure.
And then, other than that, it's paperwork.
All right.
All those other little pieces are there. Submit it to him or her. And the questions that and just make sure that your architect, or whoever, your engineer, just puts the parking spots on there, because
Yeah.
that's what you're held to.
Yeah,
That's it.
I'm doing it tomorrow.
A lot of it's just paperwork.
I'll be back on the 19th, so I don't know if that affects anybody, if nobody else, everyone from the board can be there for the 5th. So.
I should be the 5th. We're just gonna need to bring Lane up to
If we
speed.
get to the point, seriously, that you have a problem, try to text me, or try to give me the day before, that if you know somebody's gonna be shot,
Oh, yeah.
I will call in.
You don't have to Zoom, you can call.
I know.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
I'd like to see them get this taken care of.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I appreciate it, thank you.
Is that the house now with the aluminum ramp? That was just- Okay, so yeah, you guys did a great job of that porch.
Thanks.
Yeah, looks good.
Minutes. Doug's like, dang. Minutes.
I'll beep tomorrow going by by the way, the train station. Have my coffee I should be there about 10 minutes of 5. Beep, beep.
Thank you. There, we got a bunch here.
Can't remember that long ago. Oh. 113 Wopen Road.
Where's that?
It was 717,
We'll just fix that with typos.
yeah.
Do we have extra copy of that? Do you sure?
I got
Seven
one here.
seventeen.
one?
Hold on.
Wapping Road, Wapping.
I don't know if I have
This
it.
one?
Oh, wait a minute.
I'm just saying, Bill, we're gonna,
No,
as long
it's
as
not on
it's
here.
fine, we can,
No, this was in a separate file.
Oh, I didn't get one. All right, no problem.
minor typos.
Oh, this is yours, right?
Yeah. You need to look at it? Hold on.
Is there another
Well, I didn't
copy?
get one.
I'll give you mine as I go.
No, I don't,
I have a double set of
as long
something.
as you guys agree, I don't need it.
Yeah, you had double set?
I think I have a double set of stuff.
She has an extra set here. Oh, thanks. I'm not worried about it.
Right. He's got it. That's yours.
All right, you found it? I must have Lane's stuff.
All right, thanks. Sorry, I asked.
Oh my God, double sided.
This building's no more.
7894918. Okay, they're in order.
This was 5, 10, 20.
Oh, this Indian Pond Country Club, that was a gem.
These are it's pretty defined. Motion to approve the 7/17/24 minutes.
Second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Need two more ayes, but we can finish.
I'm still trying to figure out who was
Yeah.
present at the meeting.
Well, that's what I'm looking at now.
I don't know who was
I
here.
question why Indian Paws did not apply for the permit, so I must have been there.
Well, I know I did, because I was the one who denied it, make a motion to deny it.
Yes, I approve that.
Yeah, you were there. Marsha
What
was
did I
there.
got? Bob Mullen makes a motion to close the hearing, second by Marcia. We got two, I saw my name
I
in
think
there.
everyone was there. Yeah, I just think on the notes, we should probably put down who was present, you know?
That one's there, that one's there.
Okay, you were there for pre-rolls.
Yeah, we were all there for this one.
That was the junkyard, yeah.
I missed one, but that was like the September, I think.
Yeah, so going forward on the minutes, let's put on the you know, maybe either first line down, to say, you know, members present,
Okay.
members absent. And then you should have, the only thing unless it was there, of the board of 4-0. All right, that was correct, never mind.
Okay, so.
And if any of the building commissioners are present,
Yeah.
please put their name and their position there at the top too. So if they're present that way, because you say Jason Silva's name everywhere, but if you're flying through, you wouldn't know who he was. I was like, I was here, I think I spoke. Maybe you were quiet that night.
I'm still just trying to get a grasp of these new minutes to me. Jumping from Smith's Lane to Wapping Road to, and I'm on the 7/17/24.
Yeah.
Once again, like I said, I never got an email with these. Usually I can decipher them. From Wapping Road, which is Perillo.
Yeah, so we went Smith's Lane first, Priolo second, and then we went to conclusion, motion to continue,
Okay, I see my name there.
and then maintenance, building, and parking issues. That should have a new name there. Yeah, so in 7/17, when it says maintenance, building, and parking issues, you should do it like you did the public hearing.
Okay.
You know, say public hearing for whatever the address is.
Okay.
Yeah, and maybe give it a solid indent, separating each one.
Yeah, and also mention that myself and Lane exited. We had no part of Cushman, not Cushman, Indian Pond at all.
Yeah, we do.
So I'll just say that they would.
Yeah, you do have to add that. So right after that started right there, line directly after that, you'd have to be that Doug and Lane recuse themselves.
Yep.
And if you really want to be proper, if they left, say they left the building, or you could say they went to the public side.
Okay.
Still on 7/17?
No.
So I have a motion to approve it, and I have a second. I already have two ayes.
I can
You can say approve it with amendments.
approve with amendments.
All right,
Got
you can
that?
send those out for
Yeah,
tomorrow.
yeah, that's fine. It's approved with amendments. So you got an aye? Do I have a fourth aye?
I approve.
All right, so we got four ayes, so we got one down. Approved with amendments. 8-7. Strike on 8-7 right at the top. It says age-restricted residential development.
It's not age restricted.
It's not age-restricted. To build a residential development. See that first paragraph? And then we'll add in who is present at the board and who's not present. Including if there's, town council or if there's, a building inspector. there a motion to approve 8/7/24?
I just want to make sure in my notes, because once again, it changes. It's all about,
Where? It says conditions, finalizing conditions of voting process, and then we change over to what she needs to make the break, and she wrote in the Riverview, make court.
right, that's what I want to make sure there's,
So that's gonna be the new way going forward. We're gonna put
Okay.
a solid break and then,
Okay.
and put in, so you can say approved with amendments.
yes, approve with amendments.
Right. Motion to approve with amendments, can I get a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. 2 down. 8/21, seems like a tough one.
That I just have to do Walking Road and second the motion.
All right, so we need a person, a name for the second. Participants at the top. Both who was there and who was not. Date seems good, seal seems good, meeting was officially adjourned at 7:05. Thanks for the attendance. And Wapping is Wapping?
Yep.
W-A-P-B-I-G?
It's an A, right? It's an A, I don't know.
Yes. Make a motion to approve minutes as amended.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Well,
Mm.
And then the only other one that's on the agenda is 9/18/94, it's not included.
Oh, so hold on to 9/4?
Yep.
Oh, is 9/4 your new way of doing it? So 9/18.
Right, so 9/4 is bypassed.
Yeah, it's not on the agenda. Lane is a he under the.
Change that.
Alright. Yeah, blah, blah. Have we ever gotten a Mylar from them?
Yep, we already
signed
had
it?
the Mylars and they were registered by
Oh.
Mr. Viola, and he provided the receipt to the clerk office.
Yep, we got that. We did that the same night we found out that Cushman Farms has sewerage.
Oh.
A remarkable night.
Every night is a remarkable night. In the zoning board.
Motion to approve the minutes for 9/18/24. Can I get a second?
I second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
With amendments?
Yes, I'll send them out tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, whatever.
If I can just get the plans back so that they don't have to make another set.
Yes, I have a bunch. Yeah, they just need to make one master set.
And then can I just have? So the next meeting, I was gonna make dinner for you guys, so if you don't, nobody has an allergy, right, or anything?
I won't be here, so
Okay.
one less.
He's like, put it in a, one in a Tupperware for later. Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you.